Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
An early chance there, first of the game.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's Salah! And that's another chance! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 17.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one, surely! Tries from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Santos are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Raul. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos are looking lively here. Gerrard! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Santos have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Gerrard. And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Barcelona finding their passes. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Haaland! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well read, nice interception. Out towards the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Piqué. And it's Marquinhos. And Mohamed Salah. And it's Koundé. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got...
He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's nice. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gattuso. No way through there. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. The ball is loose and the chase is Neymar! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Salah. He's tried one! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Piqué turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements.
Good chance here! That was mighty close. Beckham gathers from the goal kick. De Bruyne. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it, can he get away? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, he's burst through! Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Mukiele, can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice control. Chance, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Koundé. De Bruyne. Neymar. Spread out to the left. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and he's been shifted off it. Messi. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne. Here's Haaland, played out to the left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah crosses. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Kvaratskhelia.
There's the start of the second half.
Messi. Coming on the field,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Mbappe. Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Zubimendi. This looks promising. Mohamed Salah. Koundé. That's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Spread neatly. Piqué cuts it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach. Messi gets through on his own. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. Your impression so far? Goes for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, crack. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. 75 minutes played. Good ball, good take.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckham. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's shifted. It's Roberto Carlos! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah driving forwards. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And he's being shifted off it. Raul. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland! Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So it is still 0-0. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Neymar. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Played out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Schneider.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Here's found Messi! Oh, what a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. And he's forced to go back. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Mohamed Salah looking for the run. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Great vision. Cute ball. Goes for a shot! He scores! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15, Mbappe.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Number 6.
This is threatening. It's Neymar!
Number 20.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Referee's given a throw. Deep cross. Khan claims it without any fuss. Raul. Beckenbauer. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal!
There will be
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now that's well seen too. 5 minutes to add. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. A promotion sealed. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and...
Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! Neymar. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no joy this time. Piqué. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's beaten. It's Baggio! Another save.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's gone loose. And that has been slung wide. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Haaland. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele! Pele! And here's Messi. Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
And he's had a hit! Oh, it rattles the bar! Guardiola.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he welcomes it in. Messi. And he passes it long. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And here's Haaland. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it. Almost an hour gone. It's a really well-measured ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that was nowhere near his best. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Koundé gets into a good position. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Haaland. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 14.
And here's Neymar.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here. So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Change of plan here, perhaps. De Bruyne. Into the channel. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance. Takes the shot! Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Robertson. Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, Neymar. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Picked out brilliantly. Batistuta! Oh, he's been... and it's come back out to him. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Decent chance! He's scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a
and he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Neymar. Haaland. Chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look...
And Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Throw in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. Now Mbappe. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kukçu. Totti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. De Bruyne. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Back to within 1. Interesting. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Francesco Totti.
Intercepts the
Coming on
throw.
the
That's
field
well read.
is number 19,
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. Oh, that's fabulous. Batista. And he shoots! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Shoots! It's hit the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. Khan claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. A probing pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to play it through. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go back.
Decent chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely...
Good effort from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Rodri cuts out the pass. Iniesta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Batistuta. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Added time.
Can he get it through? Danger averted for now. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after... Ah, he's given it away! Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Cafu has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Bruyne, out to the right, Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Neymar. Rodri. Nicely spread. Oh, no joy this time. Iniesta.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's having a go! Holland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Could be danger here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Costa Curta. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free. And that has been cut short. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's rather hopeful. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona have...